Good morning, you guys. It's 6:30 in the morning. I'm just going to make this quick video before I go for a run. I am going to lose that bet I made with my friend. I did expect the DNC to replace Kamala with someone else like Gavin Newsom or Hillary Clinton because they're up to no good. Like, they're full of shenanigans. I thought they were going to pull another fast one, but they didn't. So I guess what they've done instead is they've put in Kamala as a blank slate. She has no idea, she has no opinion, she does no interviews, she doesn't talk to anyone. It's just joy, joy, joy. We're joyful, we're twerking. We are joy. So that's what they've done, and they've put a bunch of money into like promoting her image. And some of these polls are very questionable. This person that had to drop out of the primaries last time is suddenly the new coming of Christ. Like, she is just so great. And the polls have her equal with Trump, which even Biden wasn't as equal as Trump, or he was equal with Trump. And Kamala was less popular than Joe Biden. So I was questioning these polls, and I was watching a YouTube channel by Rasmussen Polls, or he was saying that he was getting very different results, or someone, I don't want to misquote, but apparently these polls that a lot of people are using have really had more Democrats in there. Elon Musk is doing a poll on Twitter, and when I checked it last night, 75% of the people said they would vote for Trump. So that seems a little more accurate. And Twitter is pretty much has people on the right and the left on there. So I don't know. Either way, I do agree with people who say that whoever wins the election will be kind of contested. I was watching another video where Martin Armstrong, an economist and former hedge fund manager, was interviewed on Due Dissidence, and he was saying that his forecasting model showed that this could be our last election, like that there's so much war happening. I think that's what he means. And that he thinks that there will be, like, you know, riots no matter who wins, because people are not going to believe the election. They're not going to believe it. If Kamala wins, I will think it was rigged. I will think it was rigged. Just because she's not been popular. People don't go to her rallies. She had to drop out of the last primaries. She always had low approval ratings. Like, she's not popular. I mean, if people do vote for her, it would be because they're such staunch Democrats that they're going to vote for a Democrat no matter what. Or that they would vote for her because they hate Trump so much. I mean, that's a possibility. And if Trump wins, the left is going to be, like, very upset. I think that the reason that the deep state, which are like the three-letter agencies, are trying to take out Trump, even though he's also, you know, he gave us the COVID lockdowns, don't forget. He also gave tax cuts only to the rich, not to the working class. He didn't do child tax credits or reduce taxes on the poor. I think that people making under $40,000 a year shouldn't pay any taxes. He didn't do that. He gave tax cuts to the rich. So he has so many flaws, but what they don't like about him is that he is against NATO. He has always said, why are we funding NATO? And the U.S. warmongers, the neocons, NATO is their puppet to help them, give them bases and help them with their wars. I watched so many videos yesterday. One of the guys being interviewed said that he was at Mar-a-Lago with Trump in 2020. And Trump said to him over dinner, why are we even in Afghanistan? So that's the kind of view that Trump has about the foreign interventions, at least in the Middle East. And the neocons don't like that. They want to have wars and grow their empire. And, you know, those people who haven't been following some of the history, and I'm not into history, but when someone attacks another country, my first question is why? Maybe that comes from being a mother or having been married or something. It's like, well, if someone gets mad at me, maybe they have a problem, but maybe I did something to provoke it. And a lot of times when other countries do something, it's because they've been provoked. So the U.S. is using, this is so sad, the lives of these Ukrainian soldiers as cannon fodder, really, to try to weaken Russia. Down to the last Ukrainian. They don't care if all those Ukrainians die. They don't care about people. They just want to expand their power. And likewise, they don't care about us. That's the point. We think that these politicians have our best interests in mind. They don't. We're cannon fodder, just like the Ukrainians, to whatever their overall mission is. So we have to save ourselves. These guys are not going to do it. And even the best meaning people get into Congress, and I'm just repeating some of the things I heard yesterday in some of these interviews. I'm sorry that I'm not going to be able to give credit in the description because I don't remember which one said this, but I am saying these are not my ideas, but I agree with them. You get it, you have all these good ideas. You're going to be for the people. So you get elected to Congress and you go in there, you're just like, I am going to go against these wars. I'm going to go against Big Pharma. And then you find out that they out you. I mean, they get rid of you. They don't put you on any of the committees. And you can't just go on the floor and have a vote or do anything. It has to be approved by a committee. And if you're against the establishment of either party, they don't put you in any committees. So you have no say. And then they try to find dirt on you and they put you in a little corner and you have no power and you can't do anything. So that's the problem with the politicians. They're there to keep their power going. And so I think I've heard that now RFK Jr. is thinking of joining Trump in the administration, Elon Musk. So those would be good things. I think it would be better for Trump to be the president because he seems like he's less of a warmonger. But again, that's why they're trying to get rid of him. They've been trying to get rid of him forever, and I think that's why people like him. It's like, why are they trying to get rid of him? He seems like more of a populist, and I think populist movements are growing. I remember the Tea Party. Do any of you guys remember the Tea Party? Well, those guys all got into Congress, and they were not given space on any committees. They were not given the space to have a voice. That's why it all fizzled out. They were not good little boys under the deep state rules. The other thing that this gentleman was saying, and I don't know if it was Martin Armstrong or someone else, is that they keep saying that we're a democracy, but we're a republic. I don't know why they keep saying democracy. I don't know why they say that over and over and over. A democracy means that we have a vote in the decision. Like, we as the people vote on every decision. We vote on whether we want to go to a certain war or, you know, how we want to spend our tax money. We have a voice in the decisions. We're actually a republic. We elect people who represent us, and those people make the decisions. That's called a republic. So we're actually a republic, not a democracy. Anyway, I am very curious to see how all of this is going to play out. And I definitely have to take my friend to dinner now because I lost that bet and I'm a woman of my word. So, damn, I really was hoping they were going to do another coup. That would have been so entertaining. But I guess Kamala is in. I think she's in. Also, another question I have for you guys is, why do you think that there were so many protesters at the Democrat convention and not at the Republican convention? That's what I don't know, and I'm curious what you guys think. And I will be back for the comments. Again, I'm Sharzad Morgan, and thank you for watching my video.